So, good, wonderful morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Um, Update video for you this morning. Uh, 8 a.m. Saturday morning, and it's already getting warm. It's already 70 plus degrees out, sun shining. It's a beautiful morning. So, answered first question right off the bat. Why didn't I make any videos last week? Kind of took a week off. Well, a couple of different reasons for that. One, I kind of had a little sickness. I had a stomach bug. Didn't feel very good. So just kind of laid around the end of last week and into the start of this week. And feeling great now. Everything's back to normal. So next thing is just made a trip to the UP. This place, not Rogers Bar, but that's the shape of the map. If you guys are unfamiliar with the term UP, it stands for Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And it's about a 6-hour trip one way from where I live, so a little bit of a trip. Was fortunate enough to be asked by my son, little boss's school, to chaperone a trip that we take up there every year. His school's a charter school, and it's sponsored by a very large university up there, and I won't go into names and details just because, but absolutely phenomenal trip. We got to go do tons of fun stuff. Would have liked to have brought cameras and shot it and uploaded it, but minor children, we'd need permission from all the parents and the schools, little boss's school plus the university, and it's just a lot of work that didn't need to be done. So that's why you didn't see me until today. Next thing, we've had a chicken tragedy. Let's see, I got home yesterday afternoon. Mrs. Boss called me in the morning, and she woke up to come out and take care of the chickens and ducks. And the teenage chickens, the little ones that we just got through raising, a racoon happened to get into their coop and killed all but 2. So we lost 7 more baby chicks. So just one thing after another this year with the chickens, the ducks. Just been a tough spring so far. Last night, me and Mrs. Boss went over to Tractor Supply and got a fresh batch of baby chicks. We did need to add them for egg production, so she wanted to get a handful more, and I'm like, it doesn't cost us any more money to raise 5 than it does 10. Let's just do another batch of 10. And right here in the video, I'll put in a clip of the brand new baby chicks. Okay, so there they are, cute little buggers. I know there are some Rhode Island Reds and some Americanas. I don't remember all the different breeds, but mixed. There's some mixed different breeds there. So this morning, or last night, I set a trap, and we got one of the culprits. I'm going to run that trap probably for the next week, maybe 2 weeks, every night, bait it, and hopefully we can rinse and repeat. I'll take you over and show you that, and show you the coop, show you how the raccoons got into it, and hopefully save you some heartache if you have a similar coop. I don't even remember the name brand of this coop, but if yours looks like mine, could save you some heartache. Show you a quick, easy fix for it. But the survivors, we'll go check them out too. I moved them over to the little brooding coop, the little gray one, but it's very, very heavy. I know because I've carried it. Me and 3 other men. It's heavy. Let's go do that right now. I am back. We're at the little coop, as you can see here. So what the little rascals did is push the panels up underneath the egg-laying portion. You can see that they basically these panels just sit in. So they were able to just push these panels right up and gain access to the coop. I didn't even think about it when we put this thing together. But they pushed that up, got in, and killed all the chicks but 2. So a couple of them must have run out while the coon was in there doing his worst to my baby chickens, my teenage chickens. So what I would do to fix that is just add some screws right here. And then the same on this panel. Just put some screws here on the edge, and that would keep those from raising up. So whoever designed this coop, make that a thing. So it's empty now. We're not going to use it right now since we have another coop. Also, the other thing is there's no bottom in it. So I would add a bottom of some variety, probably some of this hardware cloth, and that way the grass would poke through it and the chicks could still pick at the grass. And the other thing I would do is get some stakes of some variety and stake all the corners, all 4 corners down, so nothing could lift it up and get in there. So those are my recommendations if you have a coop similar to this or the same. Alright, let's go see the babies. Well, they're teenage now. They should be out. They are. I see them. So I moved them over to this gray coop. Good morning, girls. Of course, I've already been out and checked on them. But there they are. They're the fuzzy feet chicken are the only 2 that survived the attack. And you can see they're getting pretty big. They're almost as big as my banties. So I'll probably keep them in here by themselves for another week or so. And then I will integrate them in with the big chickens and they can just join the flock. And probably another, I don't know, 15 weeks they should start laying, something like that. Good morning, girls. But they're still really friendly and not too scared of me, considering all the hardship that they've been through over the last 24, 48 hours. And the other thing we're going to do is I've closed this door on the coop, so I'm going to let them out. They can kind of be out here, be outside, but yet still be inside a closed-in paddock, you know, just for safety reason. Alright, let's go see the culprit. And yes, raccoons were hurt during, before making this video. Forewarning, if you're squeamish about dead animals, stop the video here. So here is the trap we used. You can see he made quite a mess out of everything, and it's filled with flies because there was injury. So this is a live trap. I could have relocated him, but to be honest with you, we have so many raccoons, it just doesn't make sense to relocate them. It makes sense to put them down, because any place you put them, they're going to get into livestock. They could definitely kill an adult chicken or adult duck, no problem. In fact, my friend Donnie that you've seen on videos before, he's got a good, tough, medium-sized shepherd of some variety. Might be an Australian shepherd. He thinks a raccoon would kill his Australian Shepherd. So anyway, I put a can of cat food in the trap, and we had a 100% success rate. I'm going to continue to run that trap at least for a couple weeks and try to thin out the population. But here's the culprit. He is right there. And of course I dispatched him very quickly, 2 bullets to the head. You know, I didn't want him to suffer, but I definitely want him out of the population. So if you disagree with that, I'm sorry. You could definitely write me a nasty comment down in the comment section, but you run your farm your way, I'll run it mine. If you're not a farmer, you don't own livestock, you really shouldn't have an opinion on it, in my opinion. Because you don't live my life. But if you do live a similar life, tell me why you would have relocated them. I'll read. I'll understand. And another thing is that we've done experiments where, not at this place, but I've done experiments in the past where we put like a spray can and just a psh psh on their back and released racoon, and it was back and re-caught in the same trap. We put him about, I don't know, 2 miles away, and he just came back. So yeah, I could take him 20 miles away, but the price of gas, nah. Plus I'm just moving my problem to another person. Not very fair. So enough about that. On today's agenda, I'm going to be mowing the yard this morning before it gets too stinking hot. Anyways, coming up this coming week, we're going to have a good amount of rain days, so we might be a little short on the videos, not 100% sure. Update on the firewood stand, we are starting to get a few sales up there, so that's paying off. I don't think I've shown that finished. We'll go up and take a look at it right now. So here we are, getting a little bit of action. So no loose wood yet. We're only getting sales on the bundles. You can kind of see what I've put here. This is our little pay spot. We look and see if there's any moolah down in there. There isn't, which is fine. This is kind of what it looks like. I know I showed it a little bit in other update videos. Mrs. Boss wants to paint the roof brown. I'm like, hey, cool, we'll do it. So there it is. Anyways, guys, that's my update. That's everything that's been going on. Really, I've been on vacation. What an awesome trip. Loved it. I don't know, if you guys are interested, I could talk about the trip and everything, but like I said, it's going to be vague. Just the way I would handle it. Respect everybody's privacy. There's ducks on a mission. They just came running from the backyard up here up front. We have a drain up here that they like to come and mess with. So anyways, guys, not sure what we're going to be able to get video of. Hopefully we could. Till next time, Boss is out. See you guys.